You're welcome, my dear brother.
Yes, sir. Wow.
You're welcome. Once again.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
We are back. This is Bwana on the street on Affinity TV Global. And I'm here in the office of our father, the elder, and he's the president of the elders, pioneers of the Nigerians resident in the nation of Malawi. So I've been privileged to have him on my show. And we have talked some wonderful things, and we're still going to talk some more. Daddy.
Yes, my dear.
When you formed the community, when you were the president, how did you see Nigerians resident here in Malawi?
Well, I think Nigerians are very, very good people, to be very honest. Very, very hardworking, very enterprising. And honestly, it's a privilege even to lead my community. That's the best time of my life in Malawi. It has happened on 2 consecutive times, and I really appreciate. I said, if you are able to lead Nigerians, even 100 of them, that means you can even lead a country, because we are very, very complicated.
Exactly.
So I thank God, it's only by God's grace that I was able to do it, and they called me again to do it again. And the story, the people will tell you what the achievements.
Daddy, then, hope you don't face issues of the way they have written the Malawians. Then, if you're Nigerian, they say Nigerians deal with drugs, la la la, cry, everybody, Nigeria. Once you say Nigeria is a criminal, did you face all those challenges? The
stories were there, and we tried to make sure we sanitize. We tried to make sure that our community, we actually erase that notion. Majority of the things people believed about what we are negative, they were not real. I don't know where those information, where they were getting them from. In reality, how to know whether we are criminals? Go to the Malawi prisons. You hardly see a Nigerian in the whole country. I was told, and it's only in Malawi that you can get that record, because of those of us that have been here for a long time. We try to help the police to sanitize and make sure that the bad ones are not comfortable in this country. We can't allow them to relax. So we help the police to sanitize, to check.
Okay, that means then they were available.
Before we came in, actually, we you know, anywhere you go in the world, you see the good and the bad, and exactly. That also is obtainable from our community. But because of the method we use to control, we managed to put some control that is checking. So many of them are not comfortable to come to Malawi. You see them running to South Africa or elsewhere. So the ones here, 90% of Nigerians in Malawi are genuine business people. I'm telling you, if not more than 90%.
Wonderful. So that means your tenure actually did a very great job to sanitize.
I'm telling you, by God's grace, we tried our best. It was not easy, but God made it possible.
Yeah, Daddy, now, if I may say, was there any oldest man ever lived, the oldest Nigerian ever lived in Malawi? Maybe you had any story about,
When you talk about the oldest, I will still refer to the same one I call Modestus Iwu. He's the one that formed Nigerian Community in Malawi. Okay. He's no longer here now. He has retired home. But he still has some investments and some brother family members here. So he's the one that did the whole job, and then we followed suit.
Oh, wonderful. That means you need to be honored, Daddy.
Of course, even the last end of the year, we gave up everybody. I think you saw some pictures. Yes. Those we are given by the Nigerian Community. Our tenors, we are narrated. You
made mention that you had your children in Malawi.
Yes.
How did you come about to raise them? Did they speak Igbo also?
Of course, all my children, I have 3 kids. Their first years has to be in Nigeria. They did their primary in Nigeria. They actually did the nursery here, the primary in Nigeria, secondary in Nigeria. Then they came back to complete their secondary here. My first daughter did all the secondary school in Nigeria. She just came, she was even in Unilag. Okay. Before because of so many things. In Nigeria, you enroll in a school that's supposed to be 4 years. You end up staying 6, 7 years. So I had to pull her out. She went to China. She continued that. She was doing medicine in Unilag. Okay. Before she went to continue in China also.
But do they speak Chichewa also? Do they?
Yeah, they speak Igbo and Chichewa. But this is very important that it's only unfortunate that myself, I don't know what made me not to learn this language very well. Okay. Maybe because of my history, because I've been to so many countries.
Yeah.
When I was in Ghana, I could speak their language very well. And after spending time learning, really you cross the borders, the language becomes useless. So that made me to lose interest. Otherwise, now I'm regretting that I didn't actually pay attention.
So your children speak Chichewa?
Yeah, they understand Chichewa. They speak Igbo.
Wow, and they speak Igbo also. Yeah. Wow. So you never lose the touch of home.
No. That is very important.
Because somewhere you say maybe like they won't be able to hear the language, this and that.
No, the three of them, one is in China, one is in America, one is in Germany.
Wow.
The three of them can speak and understand our language very well.
Wow, this is just virtually amazing. You can hear that. Despite the fact that they have all the children in the nation of Malawi, they can still speak Igbo and they can actually even speak Chichewa, which is the local language spoken in Malawi. So that means never lose the touch of your own language. So on the next segment, I'm still going to talk with our father. He's one of the founders of the Nigerian Community in the nation of Malawi. And we are still going to talk more in the next section. You can advertise on this program, and the number to chat with is +265 995 162 669. Let's advertise the product. You can sponsor also. Let's bring it out to the world. I'm still in your host, Prince Charles, and in the next segment, we are going to talk another wonderful topic. I'll see you right back. Yes, we're back. I'm still your man, Prince Charles. Hey, I'm hearing a story today, and the story is making me to feel alive that yes, I'm a proud Nigerian. Anyway, I'm President, but I'm a proud Nigerian. Daddy, the last time we had the Media Award, that was 2 years ago. I saw some clip about having a decoder on a digital platform. I don't know. Now I heard the story that you have the decoders available. Can you shed more light on that?
That was something I've worked on for more than 3 years. That is Diamond TV. Yes, a TV station like DSTV or GoTV. The difference is that DSTV has about 200 channels, GoTV has 89 channels, my television has about 10,000 channels. You can actually watch the whole wide world. And if you want to watch China, you go to China and watch all their television studios, just like in other countries.
10,000 channels.
10,000 channels. Yes. The high definition.
How do you call this nation?
It actually came from the same Nigerians in diaspora. Being a member of that group, if any foreign country has a new product they want to sell to Africa, they sell through our prophet, the president of Nigerians in diaspora, who is Professor George, the president of Nigerians in Malawi. He's the one that sold the idea. This was one of the. There are so many things, so many concepts. There's another one we call Fear Factor X, from the same group. This television concept is from here as well. If you like, every time they introduce new, this is from US. They introduce new things. If you are interested, you key England. So that is it. I also I'm the country representative of this. This is Fear Factor X. This is another product that I represent. The country. This is from US. If you put this in your car, if you empty your tank within 2 weeks, if your fuel will not finish for 4 weeks, or at least 3.5 with this. Yes. If you put in gas cylinder, if you used to refill your gas every 3 weeks, for 3 months your gas will not finish. If you put 2 meals of this in your gas cylinder. Yes.
So if I maybe for example I bought 50 liters fuel into the car and I put this.
Yeah. You put this, yes. This is what if you want to put in gas cylinder, you use this. This is 10 mils. What is there is 10 mils. You put 2 mils in your gas cylinder. You just press that button and insert it and put before you fill your gas cylinder. For 3 months, the same gas will not finish. This is also from US. I'm here. I'm just trying to introduce Malawians because
Have you seen it?
I'm just the country representative. We need Malawian agents that can be importing and selling and making it. You don't need to open an issue to say this. You can just advertise. If you have say 10 customers, that is enough. Because each time they want to refill their tank, they look for you. I have customers from Bwana. Each time they want to buy fuel, they call and they send money outside. And you don't need millions to start this business. You just register with $200. $200 is they give you product of what the 71. That is, I'm selling each one 25,000. The cost price for the sachet 50 is about $200. If you sell the 50, you make about 1.5 million. So you sell, you make money,
buy
at the same time also you buy it. They are not buying from you. I'm just register you. You'll be communicating with the company. You send you. They will pay online. I'm here just to assure you that you get your product. You don't lose your money. That's my mission.
So to the Malawians that want to do business, so you can communicate with our elder. But maybe you can just give them your number online.
Of course, 0309 863 730. 0309 863
So for those of you who might want to be interested in dealing on this,
Fuel Factor
X. So you can call that number. I think me too, I'll be interested in doing this business also.
You don't need millions to do this. Wow. I'm telling you, if you're lucky to have a bulk buyer like those that do drilling, that can buy 400 liters per borehole, even two, you become a millionaire within a short time.
I think maybe I'm going to be down into it. I used to be going to running this money. I used to be involved. So that is good deal.
So that's how these things came about. There are so many other things that are in the offing, only because of maybe financial strength. That's why many of them are not on the ground.
On the decoder, can I have the sample of the decoder? So let our viewers see for those who are interested.
Okay, this is Diamond TV.
So this is the decoder.
This is the decoder. It's turning it upside. Turn it upside. Yes. This is
Diamond TV. And the decoder is very handy. You can just put it in your pocket.
You can put it, you can travel anywhere in the world. Anywhere you can answer call. Anywhere there's network, you can watch.
Does it need any subscription fee or is just
there would be, we get to that stage because I'm not charging subscription now because it's not fully registered. I have the forms here, I'm still in the process of registering. There will be sorters and things that those that I have it now are watching the content.
Okay, so those who want to access it, you see, is it available for them to access?
Yes, in the next 2 weeks I'm going to have some stuff.
You have heard Diamond TV is a wonderful decoder, and I was told that it has over 10,000 channels across the globe. So you can subscribe, you can buy also the decoder. How much is the decoder?
The decoder now is 200,000. And that is, if you buy 200,000, you don't subscribe, you don't pay anything for
monthly subscription.
There's no monthly. I want by the time people will start subscribing, I want it to be cheaper than GoTV. So I have issues with it because I know some of these existing companies they are not very comfortable with the current of this TV. I'm facing some difficulties getting it registered, but I'm still in the process of doing that.
It has been a wonderful time having time with you, Daddy, and I do not take it for granted. You have actually you have been a father, taking care of all of us here in Malawi, because you have actually shown love to me. He has taken care of me a lot, so I cannot share up for thanking him. But I'm so prepared with our next coming media award, which will be hosted here in Nigeria.
We're looking forward to that. We pray that it will be more than what we have.
Hallelujah. So we will meet you in the next leader award, which will be hosted here in Malawi at Golden Peacock on the 1st of August. Daddy, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. So it was a very good time very heartwarming time having with our elder, our father, the patron. Daddy has been here in the nation of Malawi for over 3 decades, and he has told us, you have heard the story. So it's wonderful having him on Bwana on the street. So I still in your host, Prince Charles Oluwabinga Aosela, and this is Affinity TV Global. You can check us in all our social media angles on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Just type Affinity TV. You will see us there. And don't forget to check out the E-Diamond TV, also the decoder, and also the Fuel Factor. You can communicate on our Elder Edson. The number is there on the screen. Can communicate with him, then he will lead you forward. On this note, we are still in Lilongwe. Don't forget the capital city of the nation of Malawi. On this note, I sign and I say, God bless you, and you can repeat that later.